How's it going, everyone? Sorry if you hear the wind. Got a, however you say this, Aoocci C9 series. This is supposed to be the Max, but they don't have it marked on the box. But anyway, it's supposed to be a CarPlay unit for a motorcycle. Also has front and rear dash cams and does TPMS. So I'm pretty excited for this, honestly. I've been waiting a couple weeks for it to get here in the mail. I'll show you the box. I have not opened this, so I do not know what it looks like. Here's some features for you. Almost a 6-inch screen, dual 1080p cameras, wireless CarPlay and Android, split screen, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, GPS, TF card support, that's interesting. Loop and audio recording, screen mirroring, IP67 waterproof, and entire pressure monitoring, C9 Max only, which is why I bought the Max. Side. So hopefully they sent me the correct one, because the only reason I bought the Max was for TPMS. So let me slide this open. Need a stand. So, cram that cardboard somewhere. So, the box. There's nothing on the sides of this indicating what it is. So, we'll open it. Screen guide, and then there's the unit. So there's the unit. Of course, it's got a covering on it. And it's got 3 wires coming out. Proprietary wires, so that's pretty cool. So the unit, I'm going to leave the screen covering on at least while I install it, and then we'll go over all the stuff that's on it. So I'm going to set this aside. Just plastic. And then nothing else in the box. Well, there's this. Nothing else in the box. So I'm going to take the rest of this stuff, set it off to the side so it doesn't blow away in the wind. Put the covering back on there also if I can one-handed. Maybe. There we go. Throw that on the ground. So what's in here? There's the TPMS plugs. Looks like FW front wheel, RW rear wheel. IP67. What are they maxed? 3 bar, 8 bar? Yeah, 116 PSI max. Set them off the side. Looks like the power wiring. And then the 2 dash cams. Oh, that's just cardboard that came out of there. And then brackets for mounting, Allen keys. So, what I want to do first is mount this to the handlebar. So let me figure out which way I want to do that, and then I'll get back with you. So here's the mount for it. I put it right in the middle of my handlebars, and then the unit. For now, I'm assuming these wires come out of the bottom, but the unit will sit right there, so I can see it while riding. You can adjust it up, down, whatever, but I think probably about right there is going to be perfect, so then I can see it and then see my screen too. Doesn't look straight, but the handlebars are crooked. And there's a bolt that goes back through there. So it's almost perfect. And then the wires can run right down through here to wherever I'm putting them. So let me get this bolted in, then we'll get back. Okay, units on the bars. I wanted to also point this out. These cables tell you where they go. Rear camera, and this would be to the power unit. And then the front camera. So the front camera, I'm gonna place right there, right behind the windshield. So it's protected and it fits perfect. So I need to take the windshield off, which is just Phillips, no problem. The rear, I think I'm gonna put it right here. So right in between the tail lights. So you can still see the tail lights or brake lights, and it'll see back. So they do have adhesive pads and screws. So I'm gonna use a pad and a single screw back here, and then probably both screws up front. So let me get to working on these, and then we'll do some wiring. Just a quick update. I got both cameras installed. The wiring ran, so I'm doing all the power stuff now. At least through the Tenere, I ran it through here, and I'm gonna kind of tuck it in a little better, zip tie it, whatever, but this isn't finished. Anywho, red to positive, black to ground. This yellow is a switched. It doesn't carry a load, it's just a switched. There's supposed to be plugs in here, somewhere around here, like extras to use, but I don't have them. So what I did, this is the cigarette lighter plug. Black is ground, the yellow and brown is switch power. So I'm gonna splice into this wire, which I've already tested, it works. So let me get some of this cleaned up, we'll get back and look at the unit. All right, wiring's done. Side covers put back on. Let's, well, first let's peel this off. Windy, might blow away. So there it is. Let's turn the key. Make sure it'll turn on. Yeah. It's kind of, I mean, you can, surprisingly, you can still see it pretty good in the sun. So let's see. Oh, that's cool. So you can see my front, the rear. Let me connect my phone real quick and we'll come back. All right, phone is connected. We got CarPlay. It is not the fastest scrolling thing in the world, but it works. Let's see if we can do. So there's some GPS. Let's see. I guess that's the home button. I don't have my tire pressure sensors in. Give me a second. I'm going to screw them on, then we'll test them too. All right, got the sensors installed. I turned it off, so I'll turn it back on. I know the sun's kind of a huge glare. There's no good. I mean, if I'm looking at it straight on, it actually looks pretty good. There's no sunspot like that. So let's do PSI, Fahrenheit. You can set low alarms. So for the front tire, I'll set it to 29. The high alert will do 45. Sorry, my phone had connected to the CarPlay and cut everything off. So let's go home. We're doing tire pressure. So we're gonna do PSI, Fahrenheit. Low alarm will do 20, we'll do 27, high alarm 46. And then we'll hit the start. It's pairing. Well, maybe it's gonna pair. I'll be back. All right, got it working. You can see front 32, rear 36. So what you have to do, I had the sensors already on the wheels, which was the mistake. So if you just hit here and then have the sensors in your hand, well, it's already binded, but you would hit start, and then once the front's flashing, you put the front on, and then it'll come up with readings. And then the rear starts flashing. Once it flashes, put it on the rear wheel, and then it'll show them here. You can set your stuff, hit back, and then it'll now be in the bottom. So I think I might try using the recorder just to see how good the quality is. I'm gonna put actually, let's do this. Let me get off the bike real quick. I wanted to show some settings. Let's see. I think it looks better from the side on camera, just from the sun. Link show. I'm not sure what that is. I think that's for the cameras. And you can change language, time format, time settings. Screensaver, you can have it like turn off after so many minutes. Bluetooth, you can change your brightness, which mine's already at high. Let's see what's involved. Pressure just goes to the pressure screen. So what I wanted to look for was the spot to put the memory card, because I wanted to try to record, see how well it does. But I think, oh yeah, hang on, I think it's at the bottom, so I'll have to take my bag off here. It's got a spot that has 2 screws and a plate, and it came with a real small screw, so let's unscrew that and see what's there. I am still recording, but I just can't record and take these screws off at the same time. Okay, let me put these screws somewhere because they're very little. What's up in there? It literally looks like nothing. Oh, there is something in there. Hang on, we'll be back. So there's actually a rubber plug. I hope this focuses. There's a rubber plug that sits up in here for the waterproofing. But you can see it's got a USB Type-C, and there's already a memory card in it, unless it's a dead one, or just a blank. If I can get it out. Hang on. So it does come with a 64 gig card installed, which I'm going to slide back in there real quick. So that's nice that they at least give you something. I was going to say if it didn't have one, I've got a few spares that I was going to throw in there just so I can try out the driving. But I'm going to put that rubber plug back in, put them screws back in. Random dog, I don't know whose that is. And then that's about it for the review. So far, looks decent. I don't know if you can see, probably won't focus. In the top of the screen you can see your connections, just very, very small. But I like it. So, oh, I just noticed the SD card was in there. See, I'm gonna bolt everything back up. That's all for today. Oh, actually, you can see I ran some of the wires underneath for the front camera, and then I ran them over there for the rear. And all the other wiring's tucked away under here, the right side panel, at least for the Super Tenere. But let's make sure it turns off with the key. Yep, shut down 5 seconds. So there it is. I'm going to use it for a little bit. We'll come back for a review maybe in a week or two, because I plan to daily this through work. And check out or look out for some more videos for tires and some luggage stuff, and probably more things coming with this. There's also some things coming with the GTI, but we'll talk about that when the time comes. Until then, like, share, subscribe.